Today we're celebrating baby, and Ken Wingard is going to be making a DIY tire seats for your little one's room. Look how sweet they are. So cute. Now, I know I'm going to ask you what materials we need. Obviously a tire, but I have to tell you, I'm standing here and they're kind of stinky.
Yes.
So what do we do about it? I don't like the way this smells.
Well, let's talk about that. It's not only the smell, but when tires are first made, there's a process called off-gassing, which is where they're leaching some of the chemicals and all that in the production process. So I know there's a lot of talk out there, are tires safe, are they not? So what you really want to do for this is do not use a new tire. That's the key. This is a new tire, and it smells like tire.
Yeah.
But after 6 months or so, they've released all of those gases, so you want to get an old tire. And then when you paint it, which we'll talk about later, it actually seals in and adds a protective coating. So totally safe as long as you're using a not new tire. But
very good.
Very good question.
You took this off in an orange car?
I took it off an orange car. No,
step.
I painted it, and what you want to do here is make sure you get paint. You just use spray paint because you want to get all the nooks. Get stuff that is made for plastic because you need a spray paint that's going to have flexibility so it doesn't crack as it moves.
Sure.
And the other thing, you're going to do like 1 or 2 coats, wait overnight, and you're going to see that it's sort of soaked in. Then do another 2 coats, and that's how you're going to get this sort of nice glossy finish.
I like
so
that color.
be patient. 4 coats overall. The next thing, what you're going to need is just a piece of plywood, some foam, and fabric. Just cut a plywood disc. Doesn't matter the thickness of the wood, whatever you have around in the garage, to fit the center here. A piece of foam, I used 3-inch, but you could go down to 2-inch as well. And then a circle of fabric, obviously, to match your decor. Great opportunity to go into the remnant bin at the good old fabric store. And then you've seen me do this before. We're going to create a sandwich. Get your fabric face down. Add your foam.
I think you're saying it wrong. I think it's sandwich.
Sandwich.
Sandwich?
Sandwich. Yeah.
Sandwich.
That's how we call it. That's what we call it. I love it that you're. We have a special language here.
A couple of tips when doing your stapling. Be very, very methodical. Do one side, pull it tight, do the opposite side.
Why?
Because what you're going to happen, if you go around, you're going to end up, it's going to be pulled tighter in one direction than the other. So take your time and just be very type A about doing it. And then once you've done the 4 sides, go in between those 2, do one here, then go in between those 2.
That's where they got their name? One Direction?
Oh, wow.
No, I wonder, because you said that. I was wondering if maybe that's where they were making these. And
While he's doing that, I'll actually finish the car seat.
You know what I love about the fabric you picked? The flames match the tires. Did you know? Did you think of that when you did that? Look at that. Look how perfect.
All you're going to do, pop your little seat right on there. You want to throw that on the ground there?
Sure.
Throw it on the ground.
Wait for pun. Wait for pun.
Sit down.
You have nothing?
No, I do. I'm wondering if you, say, so you would sit and read this, right?
Go ahead and sit.
But if I were reading, what if it were like The Night Before Christmas or Let It Snow?
It's a long setup.
Would I want to have like snow tires for that particular?
That was a long
way to go for that.
Anyway, these are great. Make them for your kids' room. These are going to be great in my kids' room.